Hello and welcome, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Lunch with Lisa. I'm Lisa Warner. I am the author of The Simplicity of Self-Healing. And I teach my clients how to heal their bodies naturally by shifting the way they look at their bodies and healing. Because everything is consciousness. So today, let's talk about finding your radiant, healthy self. Because you're watching this, you are obviously one who is a light bringer to this planet. And as the light bringers, we know that we are souls in physical bodies. As the souls we are brilliant beings of light. Hey, Shannon, good morning. As the soul, we are created in divine perfection. Good morning, Brenda. And as the brilliant, radiant beings of light and love that we are, living in survival mode as we have on this planet for hundreds of thousands of years, it doesn't look good on an infinite being. Are you ready to get out of survival mode? We're not here to be faced with diseases and wars and all kinds of other things that keep us from shining our light. When we reconnect to who we are and we start shining our light, we start reconnecting to the life force energy that is source. And when we are flowing life force energy through every cell of our body, we become vibrant and alive. The external world, in its war and its poverty and its work hard ethics and pay your taxes, all of these things that have been imposed on us from the external world, all of those things dim our light because all of those things are of the darkness. We are of the light, living in this dark world. But we are here to change all of that. We are here to shine our light on the darkness, expose it for what it is. And you know what happens when you walk into a dark room and you turn the light on. Everything that you could not see in the dark suddenly becomes clear. It becomes illuminated. Disease, suffering in our bodies, that's part of the darkness. And we don't need to live that way. We are the light. We are infinite beings. As the soul, there is not a single thing wrong with who we are. We are created in divine perfection. And when we start reconnecting to that divine perfection of who we are as beings, and we start raising our light quotient, we start allowing more of our own light to start shining forth. We become happier, we become healthier, we become more whole. In this world, separation is a big thing, right? The left and the right and the old and the young and the educated and the non-educated, the haves and the have-nots, all of it is about separation. And all of that separation that shows up in the world is the reflection of us being separated from our soul self. When we bring all of our own pieces back together and start living in alignment with who we truly are, our bodies heal. Money starts flowing. Life starts to become easier. And we start to see that we have a whole lot more control over our lives than we have ever been allowed to know. So your radiantly healthy self is right inside. Your radiance is your light. And when you are shining your light, you're a beacon, you're a radiant being. You have vitality, you have light, and you are enlightened, meaning you see clearly. When you have all of you in one space, not separated into body, mind, and soul, that's separation. We are oneness, one being, body, mind, and soul, working together as one. And what affects one affects the other. So what affects our minds directly affects our bodies. What affects our emotional body affects our mental body, affects our physical body. The mental and emotional bodies are non-physical bodies. They are the electromagnetic field of energy that surrounds our bodies. But they are just as much a part of our bodies as anything else, as our arm or our leg. But we're never taught to notice the energy. We're not taught to notice the mental body or the emotional body. And we're definitely not taught how to balance them or clean them. We're taught that we need to clean our bodies, that we need to brush our teeth and wash our hands and take showers, wash our hair. We're taught that we need to clean our houses, but we're never taught how to clean our energy bodies. And when our energy bodies are full of discordant energies, we end up thinking thoughts that are discordant. We end up feeling feelings that don't feel good in our bodies. And when we're feeling feelings and thinking thoughts that don't feel good, guess what happens to our physical body? Our bodies aren't being attacked by diseases. Our bodies are manifesting the discordant energies. When we start looking at our bodies from a different perspective, healing takes a different route. I know this, I'm living proof. When I found myself facing cancer, I saw the well-paved pathway of the medical model. I saw what that route looked like. And it looked like all kinds of paperwork and all kinds of waiting in doctor's offices and waiting for pre-approvals and all kinds of doctor's visits for all kinds of procedures, chemo or radiation or radical surgery. But the outcome, that wasn't guaranteed. All those other things were guaranteed, but the outcome was not. And all those things that were guaranteed with the medical route, they really didn't sit well with me. I didn't really jive with those guarantees. I figured if I learned how to heal my own body by myself naturally, and if I could do it once, I could do it again and again and again and again. And if I understood how I had created that disease to begin with, I could uncreate it and I could be in a position of never having to create it ever again. What would it be like if you didn't have to worry? about viruses or diseases attacking your body? What if you didn't have to live in survival mode? What if you could be your most radiant, glorious, happy, and healthy self? What if you didn't need to go to the doctor every time something showed up in your body? What if you knew exactly what to do with that? What if you could heal yourself for free every single time? That's what's actually possible. That's how I live my life. That's how I am showing my clients how to live their lives too. You can heal everything. Everything and anything is healable, even though the doctors often tell us that's not. You're just going to have to live with that for the rest of your life. Oh, we don't know what to do with you now. Now you're gonna keel over because we don't know what to do with you. What if none of that is necessary? What if you can just be your most glorious self in your most glorious body? Wouldn't that be a lot more fun? I can tell you that when I was facing cancer, my life was not any fun at all, period. I was not having a good time. But now that I know how to heal my body, now that I know how to keep my body in balance so that it actually doesn't go out of balance anymore. And if it does, it's like, well, just little tiny bits of out of balance that can come right back into balance within 24 hours. And I know exactly what to do to bring it back into balance. What if you could just be healthy all the time? It's totally possible. When we understand how to balance our energy, when we know how to clear out the thoughts that don't belong to us, the energies of fear, doubt, guilt, worry, shame, blame, what if we just clear those right out? And we don't have to experience them anymore. That's what's actually possible. And that is what healing actually is. The act of healing is the act of bringing ourselves back into alignment, back into balance. And when you know how to balance your energy field and your physical body, you can live your entire life in balance. And you know what happens? Your social life comes into balance. Your emotional life comes into balance. Your money comes back into balance. And life becomes fun. Are you ready to have fun? Are you ready to stop having to fill out paperwork to try to fix yourself? Are you ready to stop doctor's office waiting? Heal yourself. No waiting, no copay, no pre-approval involved. Just simply rebalance yourself. If you're ready to learn how to do this for yourself, I've created a course called Aligning with Your Radiantly Healthy Self so that you can draw forth your own radiance, your own health, so that you know how to keep your body in balance, so that you know how to clear out all of the energies that don't belong to you, all of the thought patterns that don't belong to you, and start living in full alignment with your full radiance. If this is of interest to you, please reach out to me. My website is connectingyoutoyou.com, spelled out in full. My email, lisa@connectingyoutoyou.com. My Facebook group, Soul Sourced Healing. And if you're watching me on YouTube, give me a like, subscribe to my channel, and share if this was helpful. So if you're watching on Facebook, Keith, Brenda, Shannon, everybody today, thank you all so much. And until next week, create for yourselves a great week. Bye for now.